So more often than not, it's a problem of finding out a why not, and that seems to be kind of where you're going with the book. And so, how do we begin to challenge those questions of the why nots? And what happens when men start to shift from a more performance-driven identity to one that's more rooted in purpose and connection?
Yeah, you're so spot on, Jeff. The inclination is okay. It's my New Year's resolution, for example, right? We've all been there, and I'm going to go out, get a gym membership, going to buy some running shoes. Going to start eating healthy, pick a diet and stuff. And my read of the literature and of the science is that before you do that, I mean that's all good, but before you do that, step back and think about what's most important in your life. And maybe do that in conjunction with a loved one, right? Is it your children, your grandchildren, right? Do you want to have a better sex life? What do you aspire to do that will bring fulfillment and meaning in your life? Think about inventory that, right? Again, one of the things I've done, like I talk about, running the numbers, right? Do the math. I know when my oldest grandson will be 21 and likely, in my mind, graduate from college. So that's a milestone for me to shoot for. You want to do things like that so that then turns into your purpose, right? There's your motivation to want to not only live, but live healthy. Because as you probably know, Jeff, in this country, we have a growing gap between our lifespan and our health span, right? While we're living longer as Americans, the quality of our lives doesn't match up against that. So we can't frolic with the grandchildren, and we can't, maybe fulfill all the aspirations that we look to do. So, my first, piece of advice, again, this approach that I take, again, evidence-based, is to build your motivational platform. So inventory what it is that's important to you, and then also not only identify your social agenda, if you will, but then put together what I call your sustainability plan. What are you going to do every week, every day, every month of the year to sustain the fires of motivation? Is that a weekly dinner with your spouse? Is that, a once a year vacation with the children? Whatever it might be, you want to have something that parallels what you've got to do on the physical activity and diet side. If you're expecting to, go to the gym every day or several days a week, and whatever, you want to be able to anticipate some social activities in your life on an ongoing basis that fuels the fire of motivation and gets you into those routines, healthy habits and routines that ultimately, and again, you probably know this, if done right, then when you don't lead a healthy lifestyle, when you stop exercising or you neglect your diet, you don't feel right. So you want to get to what I call, the mountain of healthy behavior where it all comes together.